Hey everybody, it's Dave the Red Pill Coach and I'm back. This time I'm going to play the actual reporter and I'm going to go visit ground zero of the pandemic and I'll let you be the judge. I don't want this to be misconstrued as I'm calling this a fake epidemic or whatever. Look, I'm one of the first guys to call this. I called it the day before the World Health Organization did. They must have seen my video. Then they decided, yep, it was a pandemic. About 14 hours later, I was, certainly on the case. February 6th was my first coronavirus video. I was warning about this. But, I'm looking at this now and I'm wondering if maybe we have overreacted, because it looks like we've not just bend the curve, we're going down, and that's good. But that also means we need to open up the economy sooner rather than later, and there seems to be this resistance to doing that, and I'm becoming concerned. The reason we did this whole bending the curve thing and social isolation and all that was because, largely, we did not want to tax medical resources. Because, when you go in the hospital and you need a respirator and you don't get one, you die. So the death rate goes way up. So this is all predicated on we need to avoid taxing medical resources. So it's relevant to look at whether we are actually taxing medical resources, and for damn sure, the media is not going to tell us. So I got on my bike and I rode over. I'm at one of the epicenters in Livonia, Michigan, which is the second largest city in Michigan with COVID-19, and we had reports the local hospital had been, filling up, and patients were dying, and refrigerator trucks were parked out front, and the hearses were lined up to take away the bodies. All these, we heard all these stories, and so I rode my bike over to take a look, and I've got video for you. It's not very good video, but it's the best I could do with my iPhone. And after I saw what I saw, I decided to go to Royal Oak, and William Beaumont Hospital is the epicenter of the outbreak in Michigan, allegedly. They said they were full. A couple weeks ago I read in the newspaper, this panicked alert. Oh my God, we're taxed to capacity, and then we're going to have people. We're going to have to be triaging people. And so I rode my bike over there. I rode a van and got my bike out of the van and rode around, and I rode all over William Beaumont's campus and in the emergency room, and I've got that video. And you be the judge. You be the judge. So thank you very much. This is the side entrance of William Beaumont Hospital, the epicenter of Michigan. And the parking lot looks pretty empty to me. The parking garage, and it looks to be empty. We do have about 10 cars over here waiting to be screened at the emergency room. This is the second emergency room set up, empty. Several tents set up as well, empty. It says Heroes work here. This is the front entrance, the main entrance. And from the other direction you can see the empty tents and the empty parking lot. So there you have it, April 4th, 2020. Worldwide global pandemic epicenter of Michigan, with the William Beaumont hospitals full. So this is Livonia, Michigan, April 3rd, 2020. This is the busiest street on a Saturday afternoon, about 2 o'clock. During a worldwide pandemic. Hospital parking lot here is about half full, roughly. See if I can find the emergency entrance. Of course, the place across the street is not doing so well. That's usually very bustling. It's a surgical center. And it's empty. Dare I say dead? Certainly well marked, telling us what to do. But I don't see the lineup of ambulances yet. That's good. Very pretty picturesque though. Looks like the visitors lot is pretty empty though. What is there, 3 COVID patients in there? These buildings here being empty are quite remarkable. These are more surgical centers. This is a veterinarian's office, empty. Another office over there, empty. This is interesting. This is a therapy center. You know, 100 therapists in there, out of work, shuttered. Here's $1,200. You'll be fine. Here's another view of the emergency room. You can see the parking lot's empty. There's a few cars pulling out. Interesting. Here's another area of business. The only thing that's open is the Hungry Howie's. 8 businesses or so shut down. Not gonna make your mortgage this month. Here's $1,200. And of course the hospitals are open. Doesn't matter. You know, bat, human, black, white, illegal. It's all free. Free and empty. And you know what else is empty? Here's the cemetery where my daughter is buried. I'd like to go lay a flower on her grave, but I can't because authorized personnel only.